So here, in these types of immunity, the very first we discussed as innate immunity, the barriers of innate immunity. Now, here, this is the second type of immunity as acquired immunity. Acquired immunity is the resistance which is acquired by the individual in the lifetime is nothing but called as acquired immunity. As this immunity the individual has developed after birth. He has adapted it, and hence it is also called as adaptive immunity. It is an artificial because that is taken in the form of vaccines. What are vaccines? Vaccines are nothing but the microorganisms which causes infection are introduced in the body. In which form? Either they are weakened or otherwise they are killed. Such type of organisms are called as attenuated organisms. And therefore, they do not cause the toxic effect, but they are producing the toxoids. And therefore, when any type of antigen enters, your body is supposed to produce antibodies. So, this is adaptive. In the like, it is artificial because it is in the form of vaccines. Such type of immunity is present only in the vertebrates. This system, this acquired immunity has the unique features. The unique features, the properties of the immune system are the first as specificity, the second is the diversity, the third as discrimination between self and non-self, and the fourth as memory. Out of which the meaning of specificity is these organisms which are causing infection. Suppose the organism is a bacteria. So, when bacteria is an antigen, what type of antibodies will be produced? The type of antibodies which are going to fight against this bacteria. So, the bacteria is for typhoid. Right? Antibodies will be produced again, typhoid. But if the bacterial disease is the cholera, if it is tuberculosis, what about this? Yes? Here, the antibodies will not produce against such a disease. It is going to produce antibodies only for typhoid. Correct? So, they are found to be specific in action. They have the property of specificity. Are you getting? Whereas the second one is the property as diversity. As number of microorganisms, as bacteria. Bacteria are different types of bacteria which may cause the infection, the disease. Same is with that of the viruses. Viruses also, the different types of virus may cause the infection, the disease, right? So here, they are able to discriminate whether the disease is viral or bacterial. So accordingly, the type of the discrimination when is done, then the antibodies will fight against. So they have the property of diversity. They can identify the different types of organisms. Then the third is discrimination between the self and non-self. The self cells are body cells. The non-self are which are not your cells, means they are invaders. Those may be the bacteria, maybe the viruses, right? Here, when such type of microorganisms when are entering the body as the foreign particles, the foreign organisms, your body is supposed to fight against them. Who is going to fight? Antibodies, right? But if antibodies are not able to distinguish between body self and non-self cells. Self and non-self. Is that clear? So, if they are not able to discriminate, so what will happen? What will happen? Can you tell me? Yes, your body cells will fight against your body organs. And what they are going to do? They are going to destroy your body, your organs. So, they have the tendency, they have the property as a unique property which is they are able to discriminate between self and non-self. Suppose if your body cells are not able to distinguish between self and non-self, so they destroy, and the destruction will lead to the diseases. The example like Hashimoto disease. Hashimoto is a type of disease where the destruction of thyroid gland takes place. The thyroid cells are destructed by your body own cells. What they do? Body cells are not able to distinguish कि अरे ये invaders है कि अपने body के self cells है. So what they do? As they are not able to discriminate, they fight against your own body cells. So due to that, the thyroid cells will get destructed. Destruction in the thyroid cells will destruct your thyroid organ, and this thyroid gland when will be destructed, the malfunctioning of the gland may take place. So such type of the disease when the cells are not able to distinguish between self and non-self will occur in the body. Then the fourth one is the memory cells. Memory cells are those, these memory cells are retaining memory. As suppose when these invaders, they enter into your body for the first time. The pathogens when have entered your body for the first time, what happened? The first encounter when they did was severe. The disease when was caused for the first time was a severe. For example, the disease like measles, the mumps, you suffer once in your body, once in your life. It is not so, you may suffer for the second time also. But when it happens for the first time, the disease is found to be very severe. The body temperature may go on increasing. It may cause fever. And once the antibodies are formed in the body, they remain as a memory cells. Right? When the same type of the antigens will enter your body for the second time, second encounter is very fast. Why? Because for the first time antibodies are already formed in your body, and when such type of antigens enter in your body for second time, they retain memory. Array, once they have entered in our body, and now it is easy to fight against them. So they can recognize them easily at a very fast, and therefore second encounter जो है, that is very helpful, because the disease for the second time will not be so severe, will not be so dangerous. It can be cured very fast. So it is only because some of the cells remain, some of the antibodies remain as the memory. Is that clear? So these are the properties which the acquired immunity or the adaptive immunity have. Understood all of you? So here we studied the types of immunity as innate immunity and acquired immunity. Understood all of you? Got it? Okay.